It is 6:50. Time now for your news to go. With all the news you need as you head out the door today, and we begin with Megan Quigley and weather first.
Most of the rain now out of here. We're still seeing a few lingering showers and storms in South Mississippi along the Gulf Coast, but the heavy rain has worked over into Alabama. So if we switch on over to the maps, we're beginning to see that cooler air working in. We're sitting at 59 degrees in Jackson under clear skies. That means we're going to see a lot of sunshine today, and we will stay relatively cool. Afternoon highs will top out in the upper 70s. And overnight will be chilly again as we continue to see clear skies and overnight lows in the mid-40s.
Time now to get a live look at this morning's traffic conditions. Let's check in with 16 WAPT's traffic reporter Bill Wilson. Good morning, Bill.
Well, good morning. We're off to a great start this morning traffic-wise. No accidents or tie-ups around the area. No traffic alerts to watch out for. Watch out for construction zones and the slower speeds and the workers. Buckle up and drive safely. I'm Bill Wilson, 16 WAPT Traffic.
New this morning, one of Mitt Romney's sons says he wanted to punch President Obama after Tuesday night's debate.
In an interview, Romney's son Tag was asked how he felt about the president calling his dad a liar. He said he wanted to rush down to this debate stage and take a swing at him. There will be much more about this story straight ahead on Good Morning America.
Meantime, from Hollywood icons to rock stars, many celebrities have added their star power to the 2012 presidential race.
And tonight, a music legend will be out on the campaign trail. 16 WAPT's Hallie Jackson explains how he'll try to sway a swing state.
Megan and Keegan, both presidential candidates, hope these star-studded stops on the campaign trail will swing voters their way. For example, Bruce Springsteen will perform tonight to try to fire up Democrats. And on the Republican side, comedian Dennis Miller had the crowd at a Mitt Romney event cracking up when he delivered some political zingers. We're also seeing big names like Jon Stewart and Barbara Walters become part of the conversation politically today. That's because President Obama heads to The Daily Show for a taping, and Romney appears on The View. In Washington, I'm Hallie Jackson, 16 WAPT News.
It is 6:52 now. New signs of the fallout from that doping scandal involving Tour de France champion Lance Armstrong. He officially stepped down as chairman of his Live Strong cancer-fighting charity, and he's lost some endorsements, including Nike and Anheuser-Busch. The U.S. Anti-Doping Agency released a report last week detailing allegations of doping by Armstrong and his teams when he won the Tour de France 7 times. Armstrong has been stripped of all of his wins.
A trial date has been set for June 10th in the Trayvon Martin murder case. Night Watch volunteer George Zimmerman is charged with second-degree murder in the shooting death of the 17-year-old Florida teen. His attorney says there are several pre-trial matters that still need to be resolved. Another hearing is set for December 10th.
The search for a mass killer is on this morning. Police in Denver, Colorado found 5 people dead inside a bar after it caught on fire. Investigators say all of the victims had some sort of trauma to their body. The 5 victims have been identified. We know the bar owner is among the dead. That's a 63-year-old woman. Police have not said anything about how the victims died yet, and at this point there are no suspects.
Families in California are now able to return to their homes after a threat from a wildfire. That fire is now 40% contained thanks to tamer than expected winds. 4 helicopters and 2 air tankers helped ground crews contain that fire, and the cause of the blaze has not yet been determined.
A suspected terrorist is behind bars this morning thanks to the efforts of the FBI. Agents say 21-year-old Qazi Nafis tried to blow up the Federal Reserve building in Manhattan, just a few blocks from the World Trade Center site. They say Nafis parked a van filled with what he believed were explosives outside the building and tried to blow himself up. Undercover investigators set him up, and they say the public was never actually in danger.
A Colorado judge says prosecutors can have access to some university records of the man charged in the Colorado theater shootings. Prosecutors say the records could establish a motive for the July attack. 12 people were killed, 58 others injured.
New developments this morning in the deadly meningitis outbreak. 4 more people have died. Health leaders say these deaths are in Tennessee, Virginia, and Florida. In all, 19 people have died after getting tainted shots made by one Massachusetts pharmacy. Nearly 250 people across 15 states have gotten sick.
Well, this morning we have learned the worker who fell 5 stories at a Jackson construction site has died. The Hinds County coroner says Stacy Washington died from injuries suffered after his fall. Washington fell from the 5th floor of the Baptist Health System's construction site on North State Street Friday. Baptist leaders say he was wearing a safety harness. OSHA is investigating.
We are learning more about the aftermath of the storms that moved through our area overnight. Authorities say 5 people are recovering from storm-related injuries in Sharkey County. A family was hurt when the storm damaged their mobile home. Another woman was hurt when the storm hit her house. We're working to find out more about the extent of their injuries this morning. And those strong storms also damaged at least 5 homes in Carthage. Authorities tell us no one was injured. They say several trees and power lines are down across Leake County as well this morning.
Well, at this hour, authorities say there are 4,000 people without power. This overnight video is from the Yazoo City Animal Hospital. You can see authorities there on the scene. There were trees down on Majestic Oaks Drive. There were no reports, though, of any injuries, and authorities say they're going to be out this morning removing that debris. Tennessee was also hit by the same storm. Here's video from a mobile home park in the Memphis area, Millington. That area was hit hard. You can see trees were thrown around and the homes were severely damaged. One family that was caught in the storm describes those scary moments.
Winds were crazy. I mean, when we went to go get in the van, we couldn't even shut the van door, and I was just like, oh, no, this isn't enough. The van was shaking. I said, let's get back in the house.
No injuries have been reported, and there are also damage reports in Arkansas and in Oklahoma.
Now, remember, the best way to be prepared whenever severe weather strikes is by downloading our 16 WAPT weather app. To find it, search WAPT Tornado in your app store. This will bring you the latest weather and tornado updates, or you can track storms using our interactive radar on WAPT.com. Megan is here with us now, and the good news is these storms are out of here.
Right, that's right. We're done with the rain for now. The National Weather Service is going to go out and survey some of that damage today, so we may get some confirmation of possible tornadoes. As you can see, we're still seeing the rain in southern Mississippi, but we are in the clear. If we pop up the 7-day forecast, the next 7 days look great. We just have a nice stretch of fall weather on the way as we keep the sun around, and temperatures will be in the upper 70s for today.
Yeah, it looks like a great weekend after all of this nasty weather.
Just one rough night, and now we're going to be quiet.
Love to see it. Thanks, Megan. Well, move over, Charlie Sheen. Your replacement is now the highest paid actor on television today. Forbes is reporting 2.5 Men star Ashton Kutcher tops the most recent celeb salary list.
Lucky for him.
Yeah.
The magazine estimates Kutcher earned an estimated $24 million last year. Now, to see who came in second, you're going to have to tune in to Good Morning America. And don't forget, news always continues 24/7 online at WAPT.com.
Have a great Thursday. We've got your news break coming up in just 30 minutes.